Welcome back to Explaining Everything, the channel where we break down the science, stories, and secrets behind everyday things. Today's question comes from one of our awesome viewers, Cheap Townie Hall. Thanks for the suggestion. You asked, how does tumbler insulation work? Today, we're cracking open the mystery behind tumbler insulation. How does it keep your drinks at the perfect temperature for hours? Is there a tiny, overworked barista trapped inside? And most importantly, can we use this science to keep our pizza warm forever? If you've ever wondered why your tumbler works better than a regular cup, or just want an excuse to talk about coffee, stick around. Let's break it down right here on Explaining Everything. Let's start with the basics. Heat is like that one friend who can't sit still. It's always moving. The moment you pour hot coffee into a regular mug, heat immediately starts trying to escape. It transfers from the coffee to the mug, then from the mug to the air, until suddenly your drink is colder than your motivation on a Monday morning. This is called heat transfer, and it happens in three main ways: conduction, convection, and radiation. Conduction is when heat moves through direct contact. If you touch a hot pan, that's conduction at work. Your poor fingers are the unlucky participants in this science experiment. Convection happens when heat moves through liquids and gases. This is why a hot drink left uncovered cools down quickly. The warm air above the drink rises, and cooler air replaces it, carrying heat away. Finally, radiation is heat traveling through invisible waves, like how the sun warms your face on a bright day. All three of these processes work together to rob your coffee of its glorious warmth. A regular cup does absolutely nothing to stop this. Your coffee's heat happily escapes, and before you know it, you're sipping disappointment. This is where insulated tumblers come in to save the day. The secret behind an insulated tumbler is its double-walled design. Instead of a single layer like a regular cup, an insulated tumbler is actually two walls of material with a small gap in between. But here's where things get really clever. Manufacturers remove the air from this space, creating a vacuum. Why does that matter? Because heat transfer needs molecules to work. Conduction needs direct contact. Convection needs moving air or liquid. And radiation needs particles to travel through. But in a vacuum, there are no molecules hanging around to help with heat transfer. It's like trying to text someone with no signal. Nothing gets through. The vacuum barrier inside the tumbler blocks heat from escaping if your drink is hot, and it stops outside heat from creeping in if your drink is cold. Most quality tumblers are made of stainless steel. This isn't just because stainless steel looks sleek and makes you feel fancy when you hold it. It's also incredibly durable, meaning you can drop your tumbler multiple times and it will keep going like nothing happened. Stainless steel is also bad at conducting heat, which is great because that means it won't steal warmth from your drink. Plus, it resists rust, stains, and weird, lingering smells, which is important because nobody wants their coffee tasting like last week's green smoothie. Now, even the best insulated tumbler won't work properly without a good lid. You could have the most advanced vacuum-sealed tumbler ever, but if you walk around with an open top, heat is going to escape faster than a cat that just saw a cucumber. A proper lid creates an airtight seal limiting the amount of heat that can leave or enter. Some lids even have fancy mechanisms to minimize airflow, because even a small opening can let heat sneak in or out. This is also why you sometimes burn your tongue on coffee even hours after pouring it. The tumbler isn't just keeping your drink warm, it's preventing the normal heat loss that would happen in a regular cup. So the coffee that should have cooled down by now is still at tongue-melting temperatures. A small price to pay for long-lasting warmth. We've talked a lot about hot drinks, but what about cold ones? The same vacuum insulation that prevents heat from leaving also stops heat from getting in. This means your iced coffee, lemonade, or mystery beverage will stay cold for hours. Since the outside of the tumbler isn't affected by the temperature inside, you also don't get condensation forming on the outside. That means no annoying water rings on your desk, and no dealing with wet hands every time you pick up your drink. Now that you know how your tumbler works, let's talk about how to make the most of it. First, if you really want your drink to stay at the right temperature as long as possible, preheat or pre-chill your tumbler. If you're pouring in hot coffee, fill the tumbler with hot water first. Let it sit for a minute. Then pour it out and add your coffee. This pre-warms the tumbler so it isn't stealing heat from your drink. The same trick works for cold drinks. Just add ice water first to chill the tumbler before you pour in your actual drink. Keeping the lid closed as much as possible also helps. Every time you open it, you're letting heat in or out, which speeds up the temperature change. It's the same reason why opening the fridge every 5 minutes doesn't make snacks appear, but does make everything inside a little warmer. So there you have it. The secret behind why your tumbler keeps your drinks hot or cold is all thanks to vacuum insulation, stainless steel, and a well-designed lid. No tiny elves, no secret heating elements, just really smart science. Next time someone asks how your drink is still the perfect temperature hours later, you can hit them with all this knowledge, or just say, "It's magic," and take a dramatic sip. If you enjoy this video, or if you're now excited to purchase your own tumbler, please like and subscribe. Also, if you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. Thank you for tuning in, and join us next time here in the channel that answers all the why, what, who, where, and how questions you've always wondered about, here on Explaining Everything.